Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your November 2022 mid-month general reading. So we're looking at the last half of November, and this reading is for the Earth sign of Virgo. Welcome everyone. Thanks for being here, for all your love and support on this channel. Likes, shares, excuse me, hitting that subscribe button, donations, comments. Those of you who keep me so busy with personal readings, always welcome, always appreciated. Thank you. Okay, Virgo, this is for you for the last half of November 2022. If your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Virgo, it's also relevant if you're cross-watching a Virgo. Now, it's a general reading, so as many of you know, it always resonates a little differently for everyone. I mean, how could it not, right? But if you know any or all of your other signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, watch each of them because they can bring in additional insight and perspective into your situation. And if you find that something really does hit home, it really resonates with you, and you'd like to take a deeper look, maybe reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or information about that, you can click on the description link with this video to see my contact info. You can email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you. I do offer a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, and I can usually respond within the same day that you reach out with that information. And in terms of scheduling, I do readings full-time. It's all that I do, so I'm pretty diligent about timely scheduling. So if that's something you'd be interested in, please email me. Okay, Virgo, let's see what the last half of November 2022 looks like for you. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. Okay, we begin with Queen of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, showing up as a queen, but it's a general reading, so it could be male as well, male or female. It's interesting, this showed up for your sister sign Tauruses too. So somebody who's manifesting like that fiery, feisty, energetic, dynamic, go-getter of a queen of fire here. With the Three of Cups, kindred spirits, parties, social energy, positive social connections in your community. This is probably somebody you know, somebody in your friendship circle or in your social community somewhere. Next, we have the Five of Coins. Insufficiency and lack. It might be financial and material, feeling like you have to beg or ask for everything that you need. On an emotional level, it can feel, kind of shut out in the cold, not fitting in, abandoned, rejected, not good enough. With the Nine of Swords, stress, anxiety, worry, fear, insomnia. Usually comes up when somebody is in fear of an unknown future and they're trying to figure out what's going to happen, but they're focusing too much about it, overthinking it obsessively, and it's almost always with the worst possible outcome. Somebody is afraid of being poor. Somebody is afraid of somebody not giving them something. Somebody is afraid that they won't fit into something, a group perhaps. Maybe somebody is feeling shut out, or that they're going to be shut out somehow because they don't fit in. Interesting. Next, we have the Six of Cups. It's a card typically associated with history, remnants, nostalgia, things that we have history with. It can be from childhood, like family, roots of origin, where you grew up, how you grew up. Might be old friends, old lovers, old jobs. With the Ten of Swords, betrayal, feeling stabbed in the back, exploited, thrown under the bus, or deeply disappointed. However, it's a 10, which in the tarot numerically means the end of a cycle, surrendering to a painful ending. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus for the last half of November is the Fool. A brand new journey, stepping out into the unknown, taking a risk, which can be kind of nerve-wracking. The Fool has the 0 on his card because it's the first major arcana card in the tarot. It's where a whole new chapter of your life begins. But it's scary because it's stepping out into the unknown. There's a lot of fear here on what might happen in a situation that hasn't even played out yet. That much I can see. there's this Queen of Wands, which is relevant. It's not you, but it's somebody else who's relevant here. Some of you, this might be coming back, you or perhaps this other person coming back into, you know, a social group or circle or environment maybe that they were in before, but something happened, they went away, or there was a breakup or something like that. They're coming back in, but they're afraid that they're going to be looked at the same way, or, you know, whispered about, or not fit in, or be kind of blackballed or kind of shunned. Now, the Five of Coins does have a financial and material aspect to it because it's the Five of Earth, which typically governs our practical, concrete life. So for some of you, there may be a financial or monetary element in here somewhere. Maybe you're asking someone for money, they're asking you for money, or maybe somebody's gotten into a financially difficult place, and for some reason they're afraid of how it's going to affect their social life. It might be that they get shunned or something like that. It's interesting. This could be about the lending or borrowing of money as well, with somebody that you know, or somebody in your social circle, or you know, social environment or group you belong to, which can always be a little sticky. Because somebody's feeling like either they're not going to have enough, they don't have enough, or they're going to be shut out. Let's clarify the Fool. Because there's a connection here in this situation, like somebody you already know, or they already know you. But there's fear of an unknown future here and what might happen financially, materially, and socially, I'm getting too. So clarifying that overall energy of the Fool, we have the King of Pentacles, which is you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Knight of Swords, a conversation happening here about doing something which is outside your comfort zone. Something you're not comfortable with because how it's going to play out is unknown for you. Hence the Nine of Swords. You know, what if I do this and this happens? What if I don't do this and that happens, right? Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. Could be some of you, I mean, this is a general reading, so the intensity may vary. It could be that some of you are being asked to join something again, or to come back to something, and you're just really afraid that you're going to be maybe shut out or talked about or whispered about because of some history, or that you feel you're not good enough to fit in, or you're not of the same socioeconomic standing to fit in. And you'd be like, you know, treated that way. Queen of Wands. The Four of Cups, an offer being made, not sure if they should take it or not. This is this person, the Queen of Wands, making an offer to you, or you making an offer to them. Let's clarify the Three of Cups. I mean, the Three of Cups, you know, it's a party card. It's a very social card, but it can represent your social circle, your social environment, your social community. It might, for some of you, just be an invitation to a party, but you're like, no, people are talking about me, or no, I'm not going to fit in. You know, something like that. Clarify Three of Cups. The Fool and the Hierophant. The Hierophant is institutional or group, you know, energy, like a church, or it's a group. The Fool, again, something you view as so unknown, it feels like risky or scary. Five of Coins, Nine of Swords. Five of Coins, Nine of Swords. This is like a not great combination, Virgo. This is like, I'm so afraid of not having enough, of not being enough. What if, you know? It's too much. It's too obsessive, and it's like the worst possible outcome, until it gets built up so much in your head that it doesn't even actually fit the reality of the situation. Let's clarify that. The Six of Pentacles, gift giving, gift receiving. Am I going to have to beg for this? Or if you know, like charity, or you're worried about it, you're being seen in a certain way. Five of Wands, Eight of Swords, conflict and feeling stuck, feeling trapped, but trapped by your own ideologies and thought patterns. I have this kind of, let's clarify the Nine of Swords. What is this unknown future you're so worried about? Well, the Nine of Swords is next to the Ten of Swords, so like feeling like you're going to be betrayed or stabbed in the back somehow. Six of Cups and the Ten of Swords, which is what we have in the last two cards anyway. Feeling like this connection to the past is going to betray you, or that this is something that happened in the past and you're afraid of it repeating itself if you move forward with this thing or come back to this, take this offer or ask for this or join this thing. It's like this connection you already have with this person, place, situation. You're afraid that you're just going to be thrown under the bus, either for the first time or for the second time. You're like imagining this is what's going to happen. Clarify Six of Cups. This is a little bit similar to Taurus's too. Although they were advised to move away from this, but I don't feel like that's quite the same way here. We have Justice in the upright, clarifying this thing you have a history with, the person, place, or situation, which means things being righted or things being fair and equitable and even and right. Two of Swords, again, feeling stuck, not knowing whether you should do the thing. And I say that way because it's a general reading. It might be that you're afraid to ask for something. It might be that you're afraid to give something. It might be that you're afraid to join or enter or re-enter into something because of some kind of history. But for some reason, I'm not feeling that. Clarify Ten of Swords. I mean, meaning that I'm not feeling that that's what's going to happen to you. Five of Pentacles, again, insufficiency and lack, feeling shut out in the cold. The Hermit, feeling all alone here. I really don't feel like that's what's going to happen, though. I don't feel like that's what it is. So I feel like perhaps this thing that you're afraid of, being stabbed in the back or thrown under the bus, comes from having had that happen to you in the past, and it was really bad, really difficult, and you're so afraid of that happening again that you're afraid to again do this thing, whatever this thing is. Take the offer, make the offer, ask, rejoin something, because you're afraid of that happening again. But I have this strong feeling that it's not going to. Well, let's ask Spirit. Advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit for Virgo for the last half of November 2022. Strength, facing your fears, your doubts, your insecurities. Maybe owning up any responsibility you had in past issues as well. So this typically means to face your fears, meaning approach them, walk into them, do the thing, right? Page of Cups, positive messages. Ace of Cups, emotional opening up again, or emotional renewal. New love and romance, or the emotional renewal, quite positive, in an old situation or a current situation. Temperance, which brings healing and balance. That's kind of what I was feeling here too, Virgo. It feels like you're terribly afraid of, of this happening, of, being bitterly disappointed or stabbed in the back or thrown under the bus and feeling not good enough, abandoned, rejected, shut out, not having enough. But Spirit is saying, take the chance, move into this, move into your fears, address it by walking through it and confronting it and taking, accepting, offering this thing because it brings healing to you, and it brings balance because it offsets that, it mitigates that past stuff, and it brings, which is what balance is all about. So, Spirit's advice, free will, free agency, but I'd vote yes on this one. Okay, Virgo, those are your messages for the last half of November 2022. I hope you found them useful, helpful, instructive, or at least something that made you go, I'm going to think about that. But again, if it does resonate with you, if it hits home, if you'd like to pull the curtains back a little bit and take a deeper look, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking on the description link. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of months for the December general reading. Stay safe and well until then. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.